Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 100%. Today we are going to be starting our hard mode level 1 run. If you saw in kind of like the side episode last time, I did a third run through and I maxed out our stats, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the data, and we will start our third playthrough on hard mode level 1 at the bottom on file 3. And we'll go ahead and rename this. I guess this would be the 4th playthrough, so R4. And we can go ahead and skip all this. Same thing as the first time we did it. We keep all of our glyphs, and we get our glyph sleeve immediately. That's one change for hard mode. And I'm going to try and show you strategies for the bosses that don't involve glyph spam, in case you don't want to do that, which I don't blame you for that. So I'm going to try and do all of those without the glyph spam there. In which case you will need healing items. Unless you're really good. Oh, that's right, we gotta equip something. Let's go ahead and equip our... Let me find it here. The Royal Crown and the Robe Delacoid and the Winged Boots. Over here we will equip the Moon Rings. Moon rings, right? Who's a sun ring? Usually I have to compare them to tell which one's in effect, because sometimes the emulator say acts a little funny. I'm gonna try not to use Nintesco as much too, just to mix it up a little bit. Essentially, I'm just going to try and challenge myself a little more in this hard mode level 1 run. So, like I said, I'm gonna try not to glyph spam, stuff like that. Yeah, as you can see, these aren't the bone skeletons anymore. These are skeleton heroes. Barlow has upped the difficulty on us, and the best weapon to use on those is actually blunt weapons, so Masir, respectively. Yeah, we've heard all of that before, Barlow. Again, if you missed it the first time, you can go up here and get a record. There's a blue chest here for ducking. Let's head out. Alright, now if you saw in my previous playthrough where I was maxing out our stats, I pretty much just ran through these. I'm pretty sure I can't do that here. Oh, and there are new enemies positioned throughout here, and they do quite a bit of damage. Just that Skeleton Knight did like 60. So you can imagine if you didn't max out your health, how hard that could be. I don't think we actually have to go in here. No, we do. We need the warp point. Yeah, see, I hit him. Yeah, we cannot just run into these like I was doing. We can do the bats, though. So that helps out a little bit. And on hard mode, these bats don't stop spawning. Whereas in the normal mode, they're just a set amount. And there's a few other small changes to hard mode level 1. Nothing you can't handle. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stay away from the Tesco this run. I've been using it a little too much, and I'd like to show off some other glyphs. Okay, and I don't... Oh, it does equip it for us. Okay. Save room. This run in particular, you want to double the amount of saving you're doing. Don't pass up a save point, because you don't want to die. Who wants to die, right? Let's change that off into Tesco. It's there from the last run I was doing, where I absolutely did glyph spam. Oh, I glyph spam the hell out of Dracula. Oh, kitty. Don't have to save him, but doesn't hurt. And you see we got that max health up, but it didn't increase our health because we are at the maximum health that we can have. So, they won't increase anything anymore. But if you pick up a max HP up or a max heart up, they will still refill them. So if we're in the middle of a stage and we're out of hearts, we can pick one of those up and refill our hearts like that instead of having to go all the way back to town. That's pretty nice. Here, I think this one's a heart. Yeah. Heart max up. But doesn't do nothing for us. The max is 350. I thought it was 390 for some reason, which I'm kind of glad it isn't. It's just such a weird number. 350 is a little better. Oh, and you know what? I've been saving up. We might as well use these now. I haven't been using my drops in a while, so this will give us 3,000 more fire, 3,000 more ice, 3,000 more slashing wind, whatever you want to call it, 2,000 light, 2,000 dark. If you come out here, our stats for fire and light, which is holy, are way above the rest of them because we've been using the Netesco for 3 runs. So that's what happens. Go ahead and grab that money. Don't really need it, but hey, we might. And the chest, which I don't think has anything good. Oh, I'm wrong. Magical ticket. Those are always welcomed. Okay, try not to get poisoned. Oh wait, these don't poison. I'm thinking of the other ones, but getting poisoned has taught me to fear the Walking Dead, which was just an awful show. I don't know if anybody watched Fear the Walking Dead, but the characters in it, none of them were likable to me. Especially I guess the character who's supposed to be the main character, the little drugged out kid. I couldn't really feel sympathy for him at all. And the show ended just really stupidly. It didn't tell us anything about the virus that we didn't already know, and I was very disappointed. I'm really hoping they didn't get renewed for another season. Okay, we go in here and find Albus doing his thing, and we can leave. We skipped that room on the left there. That was the cube room. Contains a glyph we already have and a ring that we already have 2 of. So there's no need for us to go in there. I would use a ticket, but if you remember, we can't use the ticket until we actually find the village. And in the story, we haven't found the village yet. At least not until we go into it from the world map. Oh yeah, the villager, gotcha. Go ahead and save him. Skip through his dialogue. And save our game. Yeah, this run isn't going to take too long. I have strategies for all the bosses. And we did prepare beforehand. Oh, and another change now is we have those flying guys throughout this part of the stage. With Rapidespio, it shouldn't be too bad. Just don't let those red guys attach to your head. That would not be good for you. Back, but we got Rapidespio, so we're fine. And in most cases, they up the damage, but the health is still relatively low for these early enemies, so you don't really have to worry about it too much, as long as you can get a good hit in. See? Like one... Ooh, on this stage it looks like we have Medusa heads. Luckily, Rapidus Theo makes short work of them. Alright, that was that, but after that I'm going back to the village to save. Better safe than sorry, right? Visiting the Calidus channel. I think I called it Colitis in the first couple episodes. I don't know the exact pronunciation, but I think Calidus is probably more of what it's supposed to be. Here, don't run off the screen without our shopkeep.
Thanks.
We'll need some potions at some point. Save our game. Get hit by the fish. I don't know if we can kill the merman with Rapidus Theo or not. Well, that answers that question. We cannot. Ooh, we get some meat though. It's very nice. And we're going to be zooming off to Prison Island after another quick visit to the village to save. And I want to change to Melio Maser. Maser. And we'll use Magnus. Because I don't want to get hit. Yep, we already have the medals. We have nothing to prove anymore. I really like how these guys are just normal enemies later on in the game. And I think he still has the same health. It's around 800. I believe if you have the top screen, or you're playing it normally instead of just on one screen, you can see his health still. Yeah, he still has like 800 health. Not difficult at all. I said I'm going to not glyph spam. If I don't have to, I probably won't equip the death rings either. I just wanted to make sure I got them for your sake. Oh, I forgot I don't have double jump. I can't kick off of his head like I was trying to do. And I'm not even really sure why I'm stopping to fight him, since we don't get XP on this. Oh, excuse me. Getting over a little bit of a cold here, folks. So, if you hear me coughing, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, same old stuff. You can go for the chest if you want, but you should have plenty of pretty much everything going into this. Hopefully you followed my advice and you stocked up on your healing items before coming in here. I did not, so we could run into a bit of a healing item problem partway through, but we will get to that when we get to it. Okay, can't get the chef just yet, so we won't go up in the tower. These guys are weak to slashing, but I just wouldn't even stop to fight them. HP max up. Doesn't really do nothing for us, but refills our health. And go ahead and grab the warp point. Here's another change in hard mode level 1. These traps are a lot more deadly. Let me switch to Rapidus Theo. Give me a little bit more speed, and we're gonna wait. Yeah, look at this, man. Holy crap. And we find Albus again. He gives us a piece of Dominus. Thank you, Albus. Now, this is another one that's a little different. instead of just the one pendulum, there's now two. So we want to wait for the right timing. That was not the right timing. Let's use one of these thick stakes. Ooh, you don't want to get hit back into those Iron Maidens. This part is a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. We did it. That's good, because I was seeing that part as maybe like a 20-part episode. Probably about 20 hours long, with my luck. But we got through it just fine, so hallelujah. Really cool effect on those guys when they die. Ooh, I don't want to get hit by him, especially not by his flamethrower attack there. Ah, you bonehead. Alright, cotton thread. I'm sure that won't be useful at all. It won't. Alright, save point. A little bit of a safety net there, thankfully. Switch back to Masir and Magnus. Oops, didn't mean to use my union there. But we get another Konami man. Sweet. Let me see. How many do we have now? Oh, they're up here. Let's see. 3, 2, 20,000. So we're up to 35,000 points. For what reason, I don't know. But, there you go. There's a good application of Glyph Union, if you don't want to use it to spam bosses. We'll just clear out parts of enemies with them. Now we are free to go up and grab our kitty. That's a nice kitty right there. That's a nice fucking kitty indeed. Of course, get that from Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Another fantastic show. Didn't like it when I first started watching it, but damn if it doesn't grow on you. Well, that's alright, we're almost out anyway. Let's head back to the village. I think we have enough time in this episode to get the crab boss battle in. And luckily, we're already prepared with Masir. I'm gonna refill my hearts, just because why not? And if you know the crab bottle... Yes, the crab bottle bass. Which is a type of fish that'll jump up out of there if you sit there for like an hour. You know, just right here. But that's a whole other secret that I can't get into right now because we have a boss battle with the crab. And if you know the fight, it's not difficult. That's the same with a lot of fights here. You want to be using Masir, and you should know the pattern by now after going through the game 3 times. And getting the medal. So, here we go. Crab fight engaged. Come on, crab cakes. I don't think it'll take more than one punch here. Yeah, he's already transforming. So we're going to let him hit the wall here twice. And then we are going to move over to our Rapidus Fio. Turn that on. Now, as soon as he clicks his claws, just run over there, and then run back. And you can switch back to Magnus at this point if you'd like. Make sure you lead the bubbles where you want them to be. Come back over here, so he hits the wall to break it. And that's the hard part of the fight. So, that's over. All you have to do now is just not fuck up and don't touch him, and you will be A-okay, because if you look above where the health bars are here, the wall's pre-broken, like we've seen before. Alright, we've already done enough damage to cause him to turn red. I guess we're pissing him off? Are there any crabs in the real world that change colors depending on their mood? If there are, let me know. I'd be interested in knowing something like that. The closest thing that I can find to this crab would be the shrimp that has the really high-speed punch. That guy's pretty cool. I've heard that they can, oh, looks like we didn't do enough damage. So you want to lead the poison bubbles over here and then jump back up before he does that. And he'll go back to phase 1. Alright, there we go. As I was saying, I've heard that there is those shrimps who have the really fast punch can actually break through glass fish tanks. Really cool. Wouldn't want to mess with one. And another cool part is we haven't been hit for this boss fight. And anyone who's seen it before knows that it is over. Go to hell. The best line ever delivered in a Castlevania game. With the exception of maybe like, die monster, you don't belong in this world. We don't need to go back up because we already have Luminato. We'll get our blacksmith tree here. But yeah, not too hard, and didn't have to rely on Glyph Union spam, but if you're dying to the crab boss, Glyph Union spam probably won't help you anyway. But that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Hey guys, Ryan from 3R Gaming here. If you liked our videos, maybe consider giving us a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, or leave a comment and let us know what kind of games you'd like to see in the future. Have a great day.